Hi, I'm Big Mouse. You probably know my uncle. He inhabits the forests of North America. He's 3 meters tall, muscular, and bipedal. His body is covered in dark fur. He has a human-like face, broad shoulders, no visible neck, long arms, and enormous footprints. Some say he's an alien. Nonsense. He's just from a different planet. Does that make you an alien? Yes, his name is Bigfoot. And my name is Big Mouth. I'm following in my big uncle's footsteps. I walk on 2 legs. I have a human-like face, no visible neck, and I also have shoulders, arms, and footprints. I roam the primitive wilderness of Gatineau, Quebec. But you can only prove my existence when I open my mouth. I belong to the species that will never shapeshift. A big mouth will never comply with the policy of an organization that tells her to take the poison juice, get the clone passport, and provide the DNA sample. No. A big mouth will always support every single human being who stands up for their freedom of choice. When a big mouth sends an email to her colleagues saying, "Go freedom truckers," and her boss directs her to shut up, she won't. She will respond that she has the right to exercise her fundamental freedom of expression, and she will quote the relevant section from the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Section 2. Everyone has the following fundamental freedoms. A. Freedom of conscience and religion. B. Freedom of thought, belief, opinion and expression, including freedom of the press and other media communication. C. Freedom of peaceful assembly, and D. Freedom of association. A big mouth will rather get herself fired than shut up. And when a big mouth is Hungarian, who lived in 2 socialist countries, things get even better. A big mouth will always stand up on behalf of all her ancestors who lived through several wars and dictatorships, who prayed for their lives while the bombs were falling on the city, who were captured, became prisoners of war, starved, and went home with frostbites when the whole family thought that they were already dead, who had to flee and hide to save their lives, swim across a river to get to a new country where they had to start a new life, who lost their country because the borders changed, and that part of Hungary suddenly became Romania, and they became a minority on their own homeland, who had to stand at the window and clap when the dictator's convoy drove by because people were being watched and observed, who had to be careful what to say on the phone because not only the walls had ears, who were not supposed to exercise their religion, They still went to church every Sunday and faced the consequences at work. Who did everything they could to provide a better life for their children. That's why I will never shut up. I will never shut up as long as I live. I'm Big Mouse.